What is up, guys? My name of course is Kyle and welcome yet to another video. And today we're going to be doing some film scoring in Filmstro, which is pretty cool. So I've been using Filmstro for about 6 months now, and I absolutely love it. So I'm going to take you through how to get it, what it does, and show you a little tutorial on how you can create some awesome scores using this software. So first of all, you're going to go over to the Filmstro website, which I will place in the description below, and we're going to click on products. You've got two versions of this program. So you've got Filmstro Pro, which is a standalone piece of software that allows you to complete and bring a complete edit of your short film, feature film, whatever you're trying to create, YouTube video, into this software. And it looks like this. Drop it in and just basically edit your video, or edit your score according to the type of soundtrack you want for your videos. Now, there is also a second part of this, which is a plugin for Premiere Pro, and this is basically how I use it, which is cool. So if you've got your project, you come up to Window, Extensions. This is after you installed it. You'll have the Filmstro beta. You click on that, and basically it's just going to bring up the Filmstro template for you. So let's go through this as detailed as possible for you guys. So I'm just going to click out this. Now, when you install it, you're going to pick the license that you need, which is very important. So you're going to go to pricing, and basically all depends on what you're using it for. If you're using it just to create stuff that you're not making money from, or you're not monetizing, obviously you're going to go to non-profit organization, go to next, click standard. If you're just using it to, you're just basically using it to create your own thing at home without sharing. And then it's going to come up with a monthly subscription pass. This is, like I've just said, or I haven't just said it, so what am I going on about? I'm going to say it now. A monthly subscription based piece of software. For this price here, you can use it, but you are limited in the sharing aspect of this program. So if you want to monetize on YouTube, or you want to create a feature film that's going on Netflix, or you want to share it to Vimeo, and you're monetizing it, then obviously this is not going to be the license for you. So you're going to go back to pricing. The one I use is, I'm going to go back to the beginning, individual freelance, enhanced. No, that's not the one I use. If I get it right, it would help, wouldn't it? For profit organization, that's what I use. So I'll go to that one. I go to broadcast. I can go to monetization. Monetize, quite straightforward. If you're monetizing on YouTube, you're making money, then that's what you'll pick. So a license for that would be here. So a monthly pass would be $99.99, 2 monthly pass $64, so on and so on, or a year $650, which is dirt cheap for what you're getting. Now I use broadcast. This covers me for everything. If I want to sell the film or put it on Netflix, or anywhere there, broadcasting on TV, so on and so on, where you're going to be making money from it, yeah, this is what I do. So I go for this one here, $199.99 every single month. I'm covered, which is great. So let's just shrink that out and show you how to use this software. So here is my timeline. It's a very, very short and sweet little bit of an edit, so I'll play it from the start to the end for you guys. So as you can see, we've got a short little fight scene that is not complete, by the way. It's just got some sound effects and a bit of Foley in it. Nothing special, but without the soundtrack, it's nothing. So I'm going to show you how I would put a soundtrack to this piece of action. So I'm going to bring my timeline to the beginning, and then down this side here, you've got a ton of genres for various styles of scores that you want to use in your film, or you can use in your film. You've got reggae, you've got hip hop, you've got film score, you've got everything in here. There's nothing you can't find. So I'm going to go down because it's an action sequence. For instance, I click on action and conflict, and for this one I am going to use, try and find it, I'm going to use Tornado. Okay, so Tornado is going to be the one that I'm going to use. So that's the score I'm going to use for this film. Now, if we look at the start of this, nothing's really happening. It's a build-up. So I'm going to start with a build-up straight into the action. Okay, so I'm going to bring my timeline to the end. So I want to use this track. I'm going to click on the arrow button. I'm going to make sure it's at the start of my timeline. Click arrow down to start an in point. I like to go beyond the sequence a little bit. That will give me room to fade into the next track if I'm making a short film. I don't like to end my track, go silent, and then put another track in. I like to fade between. So I go a little bit over, so it gives me a bit of room to fade out a track if I need to, or cut it at a certain point. So I'm going to create an out point. As you can see here, we've got an in point and out point of the track. Now, when I go to the beginning, as you can see, my timeline here is moving my timeline there, which is great. Look, so I'm scrubbing through in real time via Filmstro my project, which is great. So by default, it's going to bring all your dials to the beginning. So obviously you've got your momentum, depth and power of the track. So initially what you're doing is you're editing the track as you go along, as the scene goes along, and then you're going to tweak it afterwards to sound the way you want it to sound. So this scene here, I want to build up, so I'm going to just start off now until we get to the end of this track, and then we're going to tweak it up. So let's do this. Right, so that's basically done. So we've done that little bit of the track. So let's go back to the beginning. Now what I can do, guys, is I can play around with how I want the final product to be, okay? So let's play that back. So it starts there, okay? So what I want to do is just get these dials here and just bring them over because I want it to start soon, yeah? Let's press play. We want it to start a lot sooner, so I'm going to bring that over and bring that over to about there. So basically all I'm doing now is in real time editing this score based around the scene, okay? Hope this makes sense, okay? Now I've grabbed Rob there, yeah? So as I grab him, I need to bring the power and the depth over. So here's your icons, depth and power. So let's do power first. Bring power over, bring power up. So I basically want everything to start right there. Let's get me depth and do the same thing. Bring that over to about there. And now let's have a listen to see what we've got. Right, not good enough. Okay, so it's not powerful enough. So I'm going back to my power and I want to knock my power right up. And I'm just going to bring that basically here. I want my power to really be when I'm dragging it. So this is a case of just tweaking and playing around with it until you get the result that you want. Right, so that sounds okay to me. Let's bring that one up. Let's bring that one up. Let's go to power and let's do the same thing with power. So I'm going to bring my power up to about there. I want it to kick off. The score really to get punchy when I grab Rob by the arm. So let's try again. Right, so that's too soon. That drum beat is too soon, okay? Which is this one here, yeah? So I'm going to go there. Bring that drum beat to there. Now let's try it, see what we've got. Okay, so I'm happy with that. Now what I want to do is, from about here, I want to get my momentum, and I really want to punch my momentum up because it's quite an intense scene. So I want full-on ass-kicking momentum in this scene. Okay, so let's try again. So I am happy with that. Okay, so say you're happy, you finished it, now you want to export it. So you're going to come up to render and click on render, let that render out. All depends on the speed of your system to how quick it will render. I'm going to get my timeline, I'm simply going to drag it. Daisy's barking. Daisy, be quiet, I'm doing a video. These dogs these days have no respect. Okay, so let's go back to the start and play the original timeline from the timeline so we can see what we got. Right, that sounds okay, but I think the sound effects are overthrowing the soundtrack. So I'm just going to shrink this. You can shrink it and go to your timeline or wherever your timeline is. And I'm just going to select this track. I'm going to go to my audio and let me get this timeline. Let me just drag it down a bit. I'm just going to bring this bar up just a touch. Now let's see the result we got. So that sounds okay. Obviously it's a case of when you're scoring a film, it's all about tweaking to get it right. I mean, the sound effects, for instance, I think when Rob Bailey added here, it's way too loud, so I'm just going to drop that down just a touch and then see how that sounds. I like the soundtrack, or the, sorry, not the soundtrack, the background effects and the Foley to match with the music and blend in with the music. So I don't want it overthrowing the score, because the score is the main part of the film, but I want it enough so you can hear it. So you just heard that there, that sounded fine to me. Right, so the first punch, for instance, which is here, that first punch, I want it to be impactful. I'm just going to drop that down a touch. Nothing serious, but I want you to hear that punch over the music. Bang. And you see how that matched the music perfectly. So listen. So you're hearing the punch and you're hearing the score, and it's like the both are blended together, which sounds wicked. So yeah, that is basically it. It's so easy to do. It's a case of one of them programs that you need to fiddle around with and get a certain result that you want. Once you've completed in here, you can go over to save session, and I'm just going to click yes to that. And then when you come over to your sessions, what you've done initially, you've got that scene saved as a session. So you've got the name of the track, the album, where you've got it from, the time in the timeout. So if you want to find out some information about the track, you can go back into your sessions and check it out and just edit it as you see fit. So that's basically it. It is an amazing piece of software. I use it all the time. I just think it's great. And yeah, that's basically it, guys. So once again, if you have enjoyed this video, guys, smash that like button. It is always loved. And like I always say in my videos, you're not subscribed, guys, why not? Don't cost you nothing. Subscribe to the channel. Plenty more film and visual effects making videos coming to the channel. As always, I'll definitely catch you in the next video. Ciao, ciao.